please do kind of subscribe, like, and share with your friends. It's Nako I'm from Eastern Cape, Flagstaff. Today I'm talking all things property. How I bought my first property in 2019. So yeah, I'll try to just share my experience. This video doesn't constitute as a financial advice. If you are looking for financial advice, please get in touch with someone who's certified and qualified to give financial advice. So guys, if you've watched one of my videos where I was talking about how I nearly bought a car, so the beginning of this video is quite similar to that, because 2019 I thought I was getting a car, but still that bump. Motor guys are in phone. And when it's so cold today, I'm drinking a gingerade. So I thought I was getting a car, and I started contacting this other dealer, of course Mazda, and I spoke to this other salesperson. Told him what I was looking for, which car, and that I didn't want a balloon payment, because if when I buy a car I'll have to take a balloon payment, that simply means I don't afford the car, and then I don't want to go through that. As much as there are ways to pay it, there are ways to pay it before that 5 years or whatever, but I just don't want to go through that. I do not want it. He estimates the car that my monthly installments would be like 9K. Sorry, 9K for a car. I'm like, but a second does. And nah, thank you. He really tries to convince me to buy either car that is less expensive and all that, but I'm like, Booty, because I think my ego is so bruised. But at 9K for a motor, I'm not willing to do that. No, thank you. So I was like, no, but and then he kept calling, because just trying to convince me to buy. I'm like, no, I'm safe with motor at all. I say ganjan. Yeah, so as I was still with a bruised ego, I'm like, in fact, that 9K, I'm gonna buy an apartment. I'm buying an apartment. And it's just a decision within a short space of time that I'm getting an apartment, but I just run it by Sis Nonga. I tell Sis Nonga that, Sis Nonga is my friend, but sometimes she doesn't want me to call her my friend. She's more like my big sister from another mother. And that's the thing with me. I have people in my life that are older than me, that are doing better than me. That's how I love it for me. To have people in my circle that have done things or are doing well, because I get my inspiration and all that. And I get to get some advices with regards to big decisions that I want to make. So I'm always so happy. I also have my manager, who's always very helpful. So it's fine. I start looking for a place around that's not far from work. I saw this other 2-bedroom apartment, and I called the agent. I'm like, okay, can I please come view this? And she's like, okay, on a Saturday we can have an appointment. Sure, cool. On that Saturday I go, I check the place. I loved it. I was like, oh, I'd love to actually apply. So fine, but she tells me that there's someone who already applied for finance for the same unit. So if that goes through, the unit will be sold. I'm like, okay, cool. But she still wanted me to submit my documents. Fine, submitted my documents, and just after a day or so, she told me, oh, sorry, the place has been taken by that other person. I'm like, okay, cool, sure. And I'm not discouraged, because I'm like, I'm doing this. Fine. I continue to check places again. And then I see this other 2-bedroom apartment. It was in this complex, right? I called the agent quick, and I booked for an appointment to view. Sure, like Saturday. I can come view the place. Fine, I come view the place, and he was using a demo on the other building, so I wasn't actually viewing this unit. I'm like, okay, sure, and I loved it, but he assured me that all these units are the same, they are built the same, they are 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and some they have 1 carport, and mine has 2 carports. So cool. And I'm so excited. I loved it. Oh, it was so clean. The paint, it's white. The storage in all the rooms, I loved it. This really won my heart. It did. This is my main bedroom, right? So I was like, oh gosh, the storage, I love it. The closet, even on the other room. I'm like, I'm happy. I loved it. I was so excited. Yo, guys, the feeling of wanting to own a home. I'm like, okay, I'm happy. Can I please, what do I sign? Guys, that was very reckless of me to sign OTP. First time viewing the place, and already I'm like, but yeah, I did that. I signed the OTP on that same day, and lucky enough, my agent was kind enough to actually explain the terms and whatnot, line by line. I'm like, okay, sure. After I sign, and he's like, congratulations. He hugs me and shakes my hand, but I'm like, oh no, you're exaggerating now. We're not there yet. Let's see how it all goes. I didn't even know my credit score at that time, but I guess it was not bad, considering that the bank agreed to finance the whole bond, and also the interest rate wasn't bad. So I assumed, oh, maybe I'm doing good, and my score is quite okay. So it's fine. After signing the OTP, because, I think I took some notes here, just to remember the dates. Maybe not the exact dates, but as to around what time. So I viewed the apartment on the 26th of August, 2019. 27th or 26th, I sent the documents to my agent, okay? And then on the 28th of August, he called me. He was all excited that, okay. He kept updating me, okay, we've received a response from this bank, but we're just waiting for the others, and ganjalo. And now on this call, he just told me, you know what, we're going with your bank, and my blue bank came through for me. They gave me the lowest interest rate compared to the other banks. So I was like, oh, happiness. I was really happy that it's my bank, because I can monitor all those stuff in one app. That is my banking app. Cool stuff. We are approved, and they're actually financing the whole bond. So it's not just some portion and then I need to pay some portion now. And I didn't even have a deposit, so all good. And then the process of all the signings, the paperwork and all that, yo guys, you'll be so anxious and get excited and all that happens. Sorry. So it's fine. Now I get in touch with the lawyers, the transferring lawyers and all that. Lucky enough, because I was buying from a developer, I didn't have to pay transfer fees. This developer, apparently, he builds these complexes, and then after some time he sells them. So I think this one was built in 2011. 2019, they were selling all the units in this complex. So happiness, don't have to be worrying about transfer fees. And the only thing that I needed to pay, it was bond registration fees when it gets lodged to the Deeds Office, getting registered on my name. I needed to pay that fee. Hey, big man. And it was like 18K. As much as, yeah. And apparently you can actually ask for a discount from the lawyers or negotiate or whatever. But by the time I found out that I can actually ask for a discount, it was too late. When I tried my luck, they're like, shame, if you had told us, then we would have tried something. So I was like, okay, sure, cool. And throughout this process of signing documents and stuff, I tell my manager, like, okay, I'm going to sign this. Can you come with me, or is it okay? I shouldn't worry about anything. He's like, oh no, don't worry, go sign. And he was very excited for me, Shem. And then sometimes if he has time, he'd come with me. Oh, good. So in September, September 11th. Now I actually want, because we've been doing all this signing paperwork. I eventually need to see my actual unit that I'll be taking. We arranged with my agent, and like, okay, we can come do it on a Friday. It was after work, and then I asked my manager to come with, because now I needed somebody to help me check some stuff that I may miss in the apartment. That is not right. And my manager had time, like, okay, sure, we can go after work. I'll come. Like, happiness. We come here Friday afternoon, we meet the agent, and we go view the apartment I had chosen. As figure, I didn't like it, guys. I didn't like the unit. It didn't have some natural light coming in the rooms. It was just dull. It was just I was not happy. Fine. Also, my manager didn't approve of it. And on one of the showers, there was just something on the wall. They said there was some water, and then it was fixed. But then my manager was like, no, if that thing happens again, then you'll be responsible for that. I'm like, bye. I said, fool. As we came out from that other unit in the same floor, we see this unit. And there was a lady who was cleaning, and I asked my agent, is this taken already? He's like, no. Like, can you please view it? And then we asked the lady. She was kind enough to let us in. When we got inside, I was like, I love it. Now, I loved it. I'm like, here's my place, here's my home. I was happy with it, my manager was happy with it, we're all happy with it. And then we like, okay, we're gonna take this one. Now we have to modify all the signing that has happened already. Now it's gonna cause a delay. And I'm like, no, it's cool. Then he sends me the OTP again, and also the letter from the bank the offer from the bank to modify the unit number and all that. It's fine. I'm like, I'll wait. It's okay. No rush. October, it's so quiet, and sometimes I just call him to say, the silence is so loud, or maybe call the lawyers to find out if they've lodged this thing at the Deeds Office, and so again, on the 13th of December, I received an email to say the registration took place. You are officially the owner of that. Guys, I was so excited. I've always just wanted a place to belong, a place to call a home, a place of peace, really. And I was so grateful to God. I think, guys, he listens, he really listens. So, guys, when buying an apartment, there are a whole lot of other expenses that you need to note, that you're gonna be paying this and that and this and that. This complex is managed by Body Corporate, so we pay our levies and water to them, and then I pay. So I'll just mention all the expenses that I'm paying. Yeah. Paying the bond, monthly repayments. I'm paying the levies and water to our Body Corporate. I'm paying the rates and taxes. TCOJ, that is City of Johannesburg. Electricity is prepaid, I just buy it on my phone. And I pay the bond insurance. Bond insurance, yeah. I think I once had a chat with my financial advisor with regards to this, because I think there's something I'm double paying. I don't know, but I'll see. I think I'll have a chat with him again. And then I also need home content insurance. That is for his loans. I've been trying to get quotes from different insurance providers, and then I'll decide then. So, but Nana, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. You just need to be so prepared, financially prepared to be a homeowner. In my previous place, I was sharing, paying rent half. Ne? So when I bought this place, I told my housemate, okay, I bought a place just down the road. If you want to move with me, we can move together, or else you can take over the lease here. And she was cool to move with me, and we're happy. When we got here, I was like, no, I'm not gonna take her money to pay a monthly bond repayments. So all that I've just mentioned, all these expenses that come with being a homeowner, they were coming out from me strictly, and the rent she was paying to me, I was just saving it in one of my savings account. So I didn't want to get associated with these payments. By the time she moves out and then I need to adjust, I was like, no, I need to know what I'm paying just by myself, Because when she moved out, it was a matter of, no, I'm not throwing some money to that other savings account. It's all good. As for these payments, hello. What else I may be forgetting? Oh, another thing, I wasn't so worried about the furniture when I moved in here. Because if you remember in one of my videos, I mentioned that I moved out in 2014 from staying with family to renting out a place. That's when I actually managed to buy a bed, a fridge, a microwave, a TV back in 2014. So I'm still using pretty much all that furniture. My bed is still that old bed, fridge, microwave, TV. I have a bigger one now, but I'm just gonna get rid of the small one. So I was not worried about furniture when I moved in here. And also I had a couch that I bought in 2017 or 2018. It's not so old, but it's not so nice. But yeah, I'll change it when time comes. For now, abantu abafika apha bezovisitha abahlali emagetini, bafike bahlala ekhawutshini noba imnyama. So I was not worried about that. And actually, after we had just moved in, it was a month or so, our geyser exploded. We just saw water coming out from this unit, and then only to find out our geyser had a problem. And then we contacted the board corporate and all that, and then we got a new geyser. I didn't have to pay anything for that, which is good because all that is managed by our board corporate. So it's all good. So yeah, give it to now. If you have your own experiences, you can share your experience down below in the comments. They could help someone else as well. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends.